I'm Rebecca Darsh from the Mac Desk, and this is your Mac Desk Floor Report for May 17th. It's been a big week here on the floor with the unveiling of a corporate rebranding that has brought a lovely palette of greens and blues to the floor. The new colors are just in time for a round birthday. Today, the NYSE celebrates our 220th birthday, and we've had a bit of star power down here on the floor today. Sean Connery paying us a visit to ring the opening bell in honor of the 600th anniversary of St. Andrews University. A big happening going on today, and frankly, it's a welcome distraction from the story out of Southern Europe, which continues to dominate the market action. We're down 53 points in the Dow right now, off our worst levels of the early going, after a wobbly pre-market in which equity index futures fluctuated in step with the currency markets. Specifically, we were seeing a new round of weakness in the euro, which followed rumors of possible Moody's downgrades of alternately Spain's sovereign debt or a downgrade of 21 individual Spanish banks. It's worth noting that Bloomberg is citing two people with knowledge of the situation this morning, that the Moody's bank downgrade is set to come out later today. Interestingly, Asia traded strongly in the early going overnight thanks to a strong Japanese Q1 GDP number. Japanese growth coming in at an annualized 4.1%, which beat almost every estimate on the street overnight. But gains across the Asia-Pacific region dissipated after the European Open. So what happened? A Spanish bond auction of 3-year debt this morning showed yields dramatically higher, coming in at 4.37%. Bear in mind that the last time Spain sold short-term debt last month, the average yield was 2.89%. In response, we saw buyers pile into German bonds and UK gilts, with 10-year yields on both debt instruments setting record lows earlier in the European session. So we opened moderately weaker, with Europe overshadowing even very solid quarterly numbers from Walmart, which would otherwise have been met with market plaudits. Weekly jobless claims came in at 370,000, which was basically in line with consensus and a non-mover in the pre-market. But we took another leg lower at the top of the 10 a.m. hour with a surprisingly soft May Philly Fed manufacturing number. We're seeing analyst estimates for that number anywhere from 8.8 to around 10. Instead, the index came in at negative 5.8, suggesting a weakening environment for U.S. manufacturing against the backdrop of many macroeconomic uncertainties. The April index of leading economic indicators from the Conference Board, also released at the stroke of 10 a.m., likewise fell short of analyst estimates. So elsewhere, in commodity markets, we're seeing weakness in the oil complex, which is not a surprise given the global growth and uncertainty meme that's circulating across markets today. But there's strength across the board in precious metals. Spot gold is up 1.8%, spot silver is up 2.5%, and in option trading, we're seeing a slight pop higher in the VIX, which is trading around 22.5 right now. That gives you a sense of how equity options are pricing out today. And the option pits, we're seeing early activity in the S&P Spiders, that's ticker SPY, not the regular index contract, with demand for puts in the weekly contract that expires May 25th, about 6% out of the money. For additional market insights, be sure to check your inbox at 1 p.m. for the midday. For now, that's it for me, Rebecca Darst, signing off for another Mac Desk Floor Report.